Hi everyone, this is Pro Division for the Glenmonarch 9-hole Cup tournament, and this is a par 4 hole. I will point out the differences between rookie and pro in here. As you can see, it's a much harder shot here in Pro Division to try to make that leap over top of the rough, but you play it the same as rookie. It's played at 10% elevation drop for the first shot, and I used a power 3 ball with a extra mouth 7. And what we did here is I lined up the target so that the yellow was touching the rough or close to the rough at the beginning, but what I was trying to do was line up the ball guide so it was in basically it would make that jump over top of the rough, and it was basically in that clearing. And once we got that established, then we knew we had to give it some top spin, and we also knew that the wind was going to carry the ball. As you can see, the ball is going to be carried a lot more from left to right, so therefore we had to accommodate that by giving it about a half a ball curl. So we used the Quasar here, power 1 ball. And we did, what did we do for top spin? I believe we went full top, full left. Yeah, full top, pretty much 4 bars left spin. Pretty much 80% overpower. 70-80% bottom of that, the guide there at least. Looks like we could have given it even a little bit more overpower because we just cut that pretty close there, almost hit the rough. But it's a pretty fine shot here, as you can see, because like I said, the wind's going to push that ball to the right, so that's why I give it a half a ball curl. You got to get overpower, make sure you're going to clear that jump and hit perfect. And make note of your yardage. That's something I've just picked up recently by watching other people. Like, I'm still learning this game like quite a few other people. And this is one pretty important factor that I picked up, is checking out your yardage after the first shot. Because what that does is it tells you what to do on your second shot. If you're going to play this pretty much on the next round, there's opening round, there's weekend round, and next time you go play it, you'll know exactly if it's a minimum distance, maximum distance, or whatever you have to add to it in order for it to work. So if you look, the yardage shows up here at 358, so you mark that down on a piece of paper, what 358 works, and where to set your target. I got down 358 is going to be a mid distance for your if you're using a thorn, and you go about 1.5 back spin. And let's take a look at it. But I believe I went with a Kingfisher here. Reason I go with Kingfisher, it's got high accuracy and it's got a better ball guide. Yes, I did. I put it on the fringe, and I went with about 1.5 backspin, mid distance. I know it's mid distance with the thorn. It might be closer to max distance with the Kingfisher, because the Kingfisher only goes about 75 yards, where the thorn will go around 84 or something like that. But you'll have to double check that. And that's, I know at 370 yards, if you hit at 370, I went with about 2.5 backspin, and that was min distance, so that's something to take note of. Anyways, the second shot is also plays a minus 10%. The first shot's plus 10%, second shot's a minus 10%. So that's pretty much everything I can tell you with hole 1. Thanks for watching. Catch you on hole 2.